Shibuya. First up, we have the Sennelier ink brush pen. It's an iridescent black, I imagine. Yes, iridescent black. 2 Marabou Graphics Aqua inks. This one is dark ultramarine, and this one sunshine yellow. Next, we have the Faber Castell Deluxe Water Brush. I imagine you put the ink in this. No? Control water flow. So this is just water. So it would be like a watercolor situation with this ink brush here. So that's all for the ArtSnacks box. Now there's the ArtSnacks Plus. Here's the menu for that. So we've got ArtSnacks washi tape. Washi tape with the ArtSnacks logo. Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pens Mix and Match Metallic Color Set. That's these. What colors are these? So there's ruby metallic, blue metallic, and green metallic. So this is the ruby metallic, the blue metallic, and the green metallic. And finally, we have the Fabriano 1264 watercolor paper pad 8x8. So this is similar to the one we had last month, except this one is not mixed media. It's specifically for watercolor. That's all the supplies. Oh, maybe I do need to. I got confused for a second. I was like, why is it open already? But you have to take this part out. Ooh, hopefully I can do this without making a huge mess. Okay. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. How does this work? I have some of these, I'm not sure. Ah, this is really big. Okay, I'm just gonna put this right here and we won't talk about it for now. So put this back. Ooh, I hope I did that right. Oh, it's like it won't close all the way. I'm trying really hard not to make a mess, but I don't think I did this right. I'm not seeing it fill up this thing at all. I think I did this backwards. Okay, hold on. No, that has to come out. How on earth? Oh. You take this off. I just wasted a bunch of ink. So there's that. Okay, hold on. Let's do some quick cleanup. Okay, so I imagine it has to like pierce this top portion. I'm scared. I feel like I'm not doing this right at all. It didn't come with no instructions. Okay. I have confusion. Oh, okay, hold on. Is it coming down? I don't understand. I'm doing this wrong, but I don't get it. Do I take that part out? I'm confused. Okay, I pierced it through. Jesus, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on, let me do some research and figure this out. Way back. So I found my set that I have. It's the same except it's not iridescent. Okay, let's pull this out and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, this has, that chamber is still in there, but I don't know how it flows. See, it's flowing. So I imagine I just took that band off and pierced it through. You shake it, you squeeze it. Come on. I don't remember it being this difficult. Remove the black ring, shake and squeeze before use. I just don't want to get black ink all over my desk. Can I get a kiss goodnight? Okay, here we go. I'm just a little slow, is all. I'm not seeing the iridescence. I don't know. I can see it. It's just really more like metallic. I guess that's what iridescence is. We can get brush strokes. Definitely play with the pressure. I think it would be great for like lining something. I can see it coming down. You gotta let it get more soaked for it to kind of flow. Like the other ones that I've had for probably about a year. I think I'm gonna sit it in a cup holder or something upside down like this so it'll flow a little bit better. So when we're ready to play around with it, it won't be an issue. This is gonna be an interesting version of this. So we take the top off here at this middle part above this button. Take that off and I'm like, okay, I can't fill water into this very easily. It's just a tiny hole. It's a syringe, basically. So you stick it in water, pull this portion up. Is it not designed? Oh, I see. I was gonna say it doesn't seem like it's designed to fill a lot of water, but you gotta push the syringe portion back into it. I don't know if you can see, it's dripping, maybe. The droplet water's in there, I promise. So that's full of water. I've got pipettes for these colors. We'll put a little bit of blue in one, do a blue in this one. We're gonna do the sunshine yellow just as well. Put a little droplet in there, and this will be our full AJ. I'm recording. It's not great. Not a great color combo. I'm hoping that it doesn't like stain this brush all crazy. Don't have to worry, girl. I imagine you probably need an extra like thing of water to kind of get this cleaned if you're using more than one color. Oh, actually, that's pretty clean. Blue is usually a difficult color to kind of get out of like bristles, but that is completely clean. Okay, cool. I like this yellow color. The other water brush pens that I've used, the water kind of always gets, or the paint always kind of gets sucked back up into this part, the reservoir. This does not seem to be happening, and I am a huge fan of that because I've kind of written off these watercolor brush pens because I hate that. Oh, but you can reactivate this. So that's good to know. What is this? Watercolor finish, transparency, and color intensity. Blendable, water soluble, permanent when dry with pigment based ink. Well, I can still kind of reactivate it. Maybe that's not all the way true. So it's not ink, or it's not alcohol. So I don't hate these two.
Here you go. This is your blanket.
Is it all clean?
Yep.
Thanks, sweetheart. So let's mix this up. This is the green that we made, I guess. I've not heard of this Marabou Graphics Aqua ink. Okay, so that's cool. Now these Pitt Artist pens, I don't have any information about. So Pitt Artist pen, made in Germany, India ink, reasonable light fastness, and acid free. So I don't know what it means to be an artist or Pitt Artist pen. Okay, so not a lot of, the nib is not flexible. So these are monolines. So I don't imagine that these would blend necessarily. I don't see myself coloring an entire artwork with this, but it's definitely really pretty coloring. They're like dry, like really dry, but they still have some of the metallic dustiness. They're very like bold, so blending them I don't think is a thing. There are no pencils in this box, so whatever I do decide to illustrate is going to be it's going to be a little bit more improv than how I typically work. Unless I bring in a pen, would anyone feel like that's cheating? They're not at all transparent, which I think would make it kind of difficult to use in layers because they're just going to cover the previous layer up. Because there's a little variation with the line weight, I don't think that, I mean, it's gonna be difficult to use them all together for like detail, unless it's like, it doesn't really matter. Like if the, whatever's on the layer underneath can be covered up, it probably will be covered up. It's a metallic eye. And then, you know, I probably should use this first, but we've got washi tape that has the logo on it here. We're gonna do this just to test to see its usefulness for blocking off an area, especially with just, you know, watercoloring. We'll let this dry and then we'll pull the tape up and see how it goes. Okay, so it's been about 5 or 6 minutes. It seems pretty dry, so let's peel this up and see. Okay. So a little bit of bleeding here, but otherwise pretty clean. It didn't rip up the paper, which is important. It works like it should. All right, let's try to make some kind of an illustration. All right, I'll be back.
About to catch another fight. Yeah. The apple bottom make 'em wanna bite. Yeah. I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up, if you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let him go. You could have anybody, any money, mo. Cause when you a boss, you could do what you need.